This is Max Leahy with Private Label Hero, and today we're going to unbox some samples we received from China. So as we provided you with, we want to go through with a sample product checklist. So you'll see right here, we have our sample product checklist, we have the supplier name and the supplier email right on top, we have all our questions below. So we're going to open up our box and let's take a look at what we got. So the first thing we want to look at was, were the samples packed well? So when we look in the box, these samples are packed pretty well, and they could have used a little more packing material inside. If we take a look, they're packed all in one line, so it doesn't really move. It's good. It's not the best I've ever seen, but it still works. So were the samples packed well? Yes, they were packed well. Next, we're going to take them out, and we're going to see if all the samples were consistent. So as we told you, never order just one sample, order multiple. So we ordered 5 samples. As we start taking a look, we look at the actual labels themselves. The first thing I notice is that one of the labels is coming away from the staple. So that's probably going to be an issue in general production. We're going to take a look at the rest of the samples and see if they have the same issue. That one seems to be all right. But if we notice, this one has a little rip in the actual packaging. That's very bad. We want to make sure that that's not going to happen. This one looks good. This one has that same issue with the staple. So that's a consistent issue here. We have more than one. Let's take a look at the last one. Last one has the same issue. That's 3 out of 5. That's going to be a big issue. That may actually make me want to not go with the supplier. If I do decide to go with the supplier, we need to make sure that it's in email and in writing that they need to make sure that the package is completely stapled together. Otherwise, we're going to have this issue in main production. Now, the other issue we encountered here with consistency was a rip in the label. This could have happened from something basic, but it's something we want to just keep in mind when we're looking at suppliers. The best possible samples we can get are ones with no errors whatsoever. So, were all the samples consistent? So-so. And I'll write so-so on the mat, and I'll list the issues that happened. 3 out of 5 had the issue with not being stapled correctly. I'm going to put that right in here. Then I have the issue of the torn label as well. I'm going to put that in here. So was anything broken in the shipment? These are pretty hard to break. The packaging looks okay. The actual dusters don't seem broken to me. I would probably write that the label was torn. If anything was broken, label torn on 1. Were the samples exactly what you ordered? If you ordered them in red, did they show up in green? So these were exactly what I ordered. I ordered microfiber interior car dusters in blue. These are the exact same blue I asked them for. The labels look exactly like I asked them for. They have the barcode in it. Another thing I'm just noticing is that they actually stapled through the back of this barcode. That's another major issue, because if you decide to sell online and they try and scan your product, if it has a staple through the barcode, it's going to be an issue. The rest of them, as I look, don't seem to have this issue. I did spot one more with the same issue. So this is something that you would want to talk to the manufacturer about and make them a checklist of everything you want before production. These are all small issues, and you probably can correct these. So we go on to the next one. Were they exactly as what you ordered? Yes. If you received some samples from other suppliers so far, how do these samples compare? Well, unfortunately, this is the first sample of this product I've received. What I would do, though, is, so I would say NA on the bottom of this is not available. I don't have that data yet. And I would go back once I've received the next sample, and I would compare it to this product checklist. And then I would see if we had similar issues or which one appeared better or worse than the previous sample. That's a great way of figuring out which samples after production will be your best samples to have. We recommend ordering from at least 3 companies of the same samples. That'll give you a wide variety of exactly what's right and wrong in your samples, and exactly which company will be the best to produce with. That's it for today. Head on to the next video.